What is good, y'all? What is good? What is good? T.L.A, local artisan here, best platform in the world. T.L.A Podcast, episode 62. You know how we coming. You got me, PROnobi1, main host, and today we obviously got the man KageWolfShinobi here, co-host. We got
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
We are very late, as normal. You are. Oh, what the fuck?
The TV.
Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Had stuff playing in the background. That is my bad. But yeah, we are here today. Yeah, we are sorry that we're getting here kind of late. We're honestly going to keep this a little bit short. We're not going to be on here for that long. But I will bring up quick topics and quick things. That's why it looks so dark. I'll bring up some quick topics and stuff that we can just quick discuss about and shit like that.
And just kill it.
So, what was one thing that I saw? Okay, Soulja Boy got put at #1 on Billboard for the fucking Draco. She make it clap. That she make it clap. She make it clap. I don't know the dance, y'all, but yeah, he just got put on #1 for Billboard. So shout out Soulja Boy, big Draco for that. That was beautiful to see. I've heard about some. Well, I mean, do you have anything to say about thoughts about that?
Congrats, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's
shit.
what's up. I only heard the song a little bit.
Yeah,
I didn't really listen to it, and I didn't even know it was getting all that type of clout like that. So that's what's up. But I don't be in the.
It's popular on TV boppers because of the song.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm sorry, I don't be in. Like, I be in the news and I be knowing shit and stuff to try and stay current and stuff like that. But when it be coming to, if I don't listen to an artist, I don't really care about an artist, and the news don't come my way, then I'm not saying it's not interesting or anything like that. So that's dope, you know, but that's not something I would go out and look for. So that's it's dope. It's dope that he got that and he's popping like that right now. I fuck with that heavy. Yeah, that's what's up.
We are live on the podcast, y'all. T.L.A Podcast, episode 62. Come through. Me and KageWolfShinobi getting it lit in here.
What up? What up? What up? We chilling.
I just had to make that.
I feel you.
But yeah, that's pretty sick. It is cool seeing Soulja Boy get a #1 hit again.
Hey, Soulja Boy, tell him.
Hey, true shit. He definitely did tell him shit.
Yeah.
And it was funny because that nigga made so many different versions of that dance. My nigga. There was a compilation that somebody made of like him doing it 20 times, and the 7 out of the 20 times it was different. Like, it was different dances. Like, it was completely different dances. And then he just found one that he fucked with, which was like, you go like, Draco, Soulja. Then he started, because it was not that when he first started doing it. That nigga, he went back to the drawing board every video. That nigga said, hey, no, fuck, I did that move too much. See, I gotta do it again now.
New move.
That shit was funny.
Hit him with a new move.
But yeah, that was dope to see. That was definitely amazing to see. Shout out Soulja Boy. Shout out Big Draco for that one.
Right.
What else? Here. Let me go on Instagram. Did you hear about the Lil Mosey situation?
No.
I don't believe that it's true, but not saying that. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna say that every female that comes out and says shit like that lies. But he rape charges. Third degree rape. I know they put in degrees like that, but yeah, third degree rape with him and his homie. Even like, cause what I saw in the article was that the girl overheard him and his friend talking about training 2 females before these 2 females left anywhere with them. So they heard before what was gonna happen. So, and they agreed to go to his crib, or to what crib they were ever going to go at. She said she got drunk off White Claws and champagne, got in the bed with Lil Mosey. They fucked. She woke up. He was still sitting there. She went back to sleep, I guess. She passed out again. When she woke back up, they were having sex, I guess, again, or something like that. And she went to sleep again. And then when she woke up again, there was another nigga laying next to her. And then I guess that it expired. That
made her believe that
all the allegations. That's where it came from. So when I read the article, I mean, I've heard multiple stories like that, said like that, because I mean, that wasn't exactly what happened with the Tupac situation, but wasn't that kind of on the fence of how it went? She, he didn't fuck her, but he didn't, but his homies did, but she said both of them raped her. Up. Oh, okay, well then, yeah. Okay, well, that's what, okay, well, I guess, take the set up part out of it. Would that still be him getting in trouble for rape on his part?
It's different though because she literally lied about it. She lied about everything that happened to set him up.
My bad. Okay, I guess I thought about something else when it came to the setup part. But so that's what I'm saying. So would you say that this is the same?
And no. So.
She could her probably saying all this to set him up.
No, the girl. If that's the story, she's in the right. Why do you think maybe the first time because if she was fine with it up until the point where a different dude was in the bed and she was under the influence, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's different because she didn't make that decision.
But she heard that a train was going on. No. Okay. We don't know until the footage or the whatever they got
whatever it is comes
evidence.
Out whatever it is comes out of her actively agreeing to having sex with both of those men. Because obviously in this story, she gave consent to the first dude to sleep with him.
Yeah, obviously.
Right. So regardless of what they say, what they had planned, what she overheard them saying,
she overheard.
Because niggas could be in the other room and be like, "Hey yo, I can't wait till this nigga fuck up again. He gonna lose his job. Just wait, this nigga gonna lose it. Fuck up one more time." One more time. Just watch. He gonna fuck up. He gonna fuck up today. He gonna fuck up today. He gonna fuck up today.
He has to fuck up today.
You know he gonna fuck up today.
He's at least scheduled to fuck up right now.
But he overheard that conversation. Now, he don't fuck up all day.
True.
It's like,
okay.
Damn, you ain't fuck up all day.
Yeah, you ain't fucking up all day.
Just because somebody said something, just because they said they were going to do something, doesn't now mean that the other party is giving consent. Better example. If I'm chilling with some people and stuff like that, and I'm like, and I didn't say anything before I came over.
Okay.
Right, and it's 4:00 in the morning.
Yep.
Right. And I just come over and I'm like, yeah, shit, yeah. And before I leave, I'm downstairs talking to somebody, and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be back over here later in the morning and shit like that. We're gonna be up in the studio chilling, probably smoking and shit like that, just going in, you know what I'm saying? But you up here, I'm not telling you this. But you overhear me say it.
Yeah, true.
Or I believe you overhear me say it.
No lie.
But I don't actually say anything to you about it.
Yep.
And then I show up back over here at 4:00 in the morning with 7 motherfuckers.
7 niggas deep.
We smoking and all that shit. Maybe you get into it after a little while, but when I first show up, the first thing you gonna say is, "Nigga, what the fuck?" What are you?
You fucking stupid. Oh my god. Oh man.
All right.
He said, all right.
Come on, niggas. Come sit down. Come chill. God. Come do whatever you want to. Come smoke. Let's respect my shit. You know what I mean? All right. So we chilling and everything, right? And then one of the niggas fall asleep over here and stay the night. Right? Fall asleep on your bed. Stay the night. Right?
Yeah.
You gonna be like, Yeah, I said y'all come over.
Yeah, I said y'all can come over.
Like,
oh my God.
But then how would you feel if somebody came up to you and be like, "Nah, bro, you let him come over. If he fall asleep, that's on you. That's your bad. Like you invited him over. Like you invited him over. You should have known they was gonna stay the night. You should have known.
You should have known they was gonna stay the night.
Like all right, yeah. They showed up out of nowhere, but you let them come in. If they stay the night, that's on you. They break your shit, that's on you.
He said they break your shit, that's on you.
They fuck you while you're asleep, drunk.
They fuck you while you're
That's on you. What?
Funny, bro.
Y'all crazy.
You are funny.
The story I just heard, two women go out with two men, and the men have it under their impression that they are going to be running a train on both of these women whenever they see fit in this night. But they have not spoken to these women about that. They just assume that is going to happen. At any point, literally, because you have not asked them for consent.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, which is like in the culture we live in today. Like, come on now. Like, unless you're actually dating this person, you're married to this person, you've been in a long committed relationship, you're doing, like, you need to be asking consent, especially when you make millions of dollars and you make music and you're an entertainer and you got all of these different kind of women being thrown at you on a daily basis. Every woman you sleep with, damn near, you need to have a contract, a written
NDA
contract. A written contract letting them know that signing this contract is consent for us to sleep together, and anything that happens while we are doing our thing is a part of this deal. Like, and you sign off on it. So we'll put in the contract whatever needs to be in that. But you sign off on that shit. And once it's signed off on, there ain't no, oh, he raped me. Really? There you go, Judge.
There you go, Judge. The NDA.
Okay.
Yes,
I brought a folder, 2 lawyers, and everything that I bring you today has 6,000 copies and a flash drive with all of the same information on it. You can have it in any way you want to. Okay.
I even 20 copies.
Okay.
And 10 of them original.
Right now, I have a stenographer typing out this conversation if you want that as well. Also, all of the evidence and information I'm giving to you can also be read in Braille. So if you're a blind judge, you're the one, somebody on the jury is blind, they can read that shit too. Okay. True. We also have it in descriptive language, so deaf people can hear it. Whatever you want. However you want it.
Deaf people can hear it.
However you want to do this. You know, however you want to do this. We got this all explained. But when you put yourself in these positions to be exposed to things like this is what happens. And then
you ain't wrong.
And if I'm being honest, if the story goes, they didn't ask these women, they didn't make sure these women consented to sleeping with them, and she gave consent openly for you to sleep with her. But then when she was not under the influence, even if she was under the influence, she gave consent to have sex with you while she was awake.
True. Yes.
And multiple times had sex with you. And the only time she had a problem with it was when she woke up having sex, and then when she woke up having sex, and then when she woke up again, she was asleep with another dude naked next to her. That's not right. That's not consent.
He said that is not consent.
Regardless if he was under the influence or she or whatever. That's not consent. And as a man, you gotta hold that.
That's true.
So like, no matter what happens, like, you gotta hold that. So like, and maybe your homies may think it's okay. Maybe your family ride for you. Whatever it is, whatever. But like, if You going? She's saying this is a problem, saying she's raped publicly. So you're going to court, and honestly, the court of probably public opinion and in the actual court, you probably gonna lose.
True. Definitely gonna lose. The fuck, nigga?
Like,
a lot of mostly women win a lot of those cases anyway.
And literally, the only way you will be able to win this case is if you can prove that at every single point she gave consent.
That is true.
Like, at least at very key points, she would have to give consent, because the way the law works is like, it's like some part of consent is this, and some percentage of this is consent, and something like that. Hit me up if y'all know the law.
Hit me up if y'all know the law.
There's like a straight up law about like the way consent works. Wow, the fact that I just looked this up in my phone and all of the first things that came up.
What, the Lil Uzi thing?
No. I looked up law of consent, right?
Yeah.
I wish I wouldn't have looked this shit up. Because now in my searches is age of consent in the United States. Age of consent.
Yo, ass gonna be EDP and then that's for that ass
Wikipedia, right?
Oh my God.
Is the age of consent 16 or 18? Like, statutory rape. A guide to state laws and reporting.
I think countrywide it's 18, but in certain states it's 16.
I mean...
Or is that backwards? Is that backwards? It's something like that.
Look, how about this? If you are under the age of 17 years old, right? Man or woman, or both, or neither, everybody. If you're under the age of 17,
yeah,
you're gonna do what you want to do, right? But I would just say, whatever you do, don't be messy.
True.
Use protection.
Oh my God! Finally, this fucking ear just popped. Oh wow!
Nice.
This ear has not popped for the past 2 days.
Nice.
Oh wow.
And
Or has it? Oh, it just felt like it. Yeah.
and if you can, try hard. Okay? Try very hard to stay away from anybody who is over the age of 18.
You said anybody that's under the age of 17?
17 and younger.
Yep, that is true. Yep.
Stay away from anybody who's over the age of 18.
That is true.
You know, there's some shit. There's a lot of things attached to it.
That is
for
true.
reasons why. You know, like, I was a victim of this when I was younger. I dated some girls that was too young for me, and I learned I never did it again. Every girl I ever dated after that, all older than me. All of them older than me.
The only youngest I've dated that was younger than me was like what? Yeah, my ex was. Yeah, 19 we started dating, and then no, yeah, she just turned 19, and then when she turned 20 before we broke up.
Gotcha.
No, I feel you, bro. I definitely feel you on that.
Stay away from people who are. Stay away from.
Bro, just be with people in your fucking age range, my nigga.
When you're.
God damn.
No, like, cause like there's like.
Any of you young teeny boppers out there.
Certain people looking for certain things. So that's what I'm saying. If you're under the age.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a teeny bopper, stay in your teeny bopper lane.
If you're 17 or younger, stay away from anybody.
Stay in your teeny bopper lane.
Stay away from anybody who's 18 or older.
Please.
Be kids.
Same thing. 18-year-olds. Stay away from them young niggas. Yeah. Stay away from them young girls.
Kids need to go, like, learn and be kids. You know what I mean? Like, just do that. You know what I mean? Like, you're probably going to be exposed to some type of sexual thing at some point, like in a movie, a show. You know, maybe you'll walk in on your parents or something, or you're overhear your parents or some shit, or a brother or sister or something like that. Like you know what I mean? Like you'll overhear like your brother having sex downstairs with his girl or some shit, you know, in his room or something. Or your parents will leave and your sister's supposed to be babysitting you or something like that, and her boyfriend come over.
What the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, like literally.
Does mom know he over here?
Right. Like some shit, you know. So like you might get or maybe you're young and you end up having sex with somebody. You know what I mean? Like maybe you get a girl. Like maybe you're funny. Maybe you're like 12, 13 years old in middle school or something like that, and your girl like is trying to experiment with you. You trying to experiment, and that shit end up happening. You know what I mean?
Said that
like,
shit end up happening.
You know what it is? Especially nowadays, kids are becoming more and more sexually active. Like when I was in middle school and shit like that, there was like 4 girls who was pregnant, and it was like everybody in the whole city knew them girls. Like
that's around the time where I was hearing about like a lot of teen pregnancies and shit like that.
I go home and my mom and her friends and stuff like that, we go to the family cookout and shit like that, and somehow all of these 20, 30, 40, 50-year-old adults know the 12-year-old girl who's pregnant at my high school. All of them know her,
bro, because that shit went everywhere, bro. That shit spread like wildfire, my nigga. The second a young girl that's under the age of like, bro, even I remember when 16 and pregnant was fucking crazy, bro. That was during the, bro. I felt like low key 16 and pregnant is the reason why all like the kids, like a lot of young females in this now generation want kids so early. Like females that are like a little bit younger than us.
Yes.
Like all of that fantasizing, being young and having children shit just makes all these females just want kids at such a young age.
That's part of the.
Like, bruh, you're fucking, like, bro, you're not even, like, bro, you're 20. Not even that. You're 19 talking about, I really want a baby right now. Or, like, baby fever or some shit like that. Bitch, you haven't even explored your fucking life like that yet.
Hold on.
Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Hold on. All right. So,
would you have wanted a kid when you were 19?
No. Hold on.
Okay, all right then. That's all I need to hear.
No, that's different. That's different.
How?
That's different.
How?
That's different. Because, so, all right. So,
please tell me. Please.
Hold on. Because, so we're going to get into this.
I didn't put the camera on you. Please tell us.
So, first, I want to go back to the original topic because this is a separate topic, but it is.
Okay, we did that. True.
So I want to go back to the original topic and first say that the way that I was just presented the story, I haven't looked up this story. I haven't done any of that and everything like that. I don't know young Mosey.
Oh, Lil Mosey.
Okay, well, I've heard of
young. Is there a difference, nigga?
I heard of, yeah, right.
Lil, young Lil.
I heard his name before, but I don't, like, know him. I don't know any of his songs or anything like that. So I don't have a bias against him. I don't know if he's good or not. You know, I don't care. But in terms of, like, this situation, it seems like him and his friend were in the wrong. And they need to do, well, in court, they're gonna probably lose and be asked to take care of it. I can't tell you what you need or shouldn't or whatever to do, like whatever. But if that's how the story went down, like that, just because you say something is going to happen, like if you haven't actually gotten consent from the people that you're talking about, you can't just assume that because you wouldn't want people to make assumptions about your things, like. So, but now on the separate thing, but a woman or a girl or whatever at 19 being ready to have kids is different than a man.
Okay, no, you're not wrong about that. But I mean, in the context of what? financially, emotionally, all what do you mean?
I can even talk about personally, but this was when we go back into like that like red pill sided community. But I feel like I've been like in the past.
We need Kevin Samuels on this
bitch.
bitch.
In the past, I would say I've been a simp, and I've simped a lot. You know, so like I understand the blue pill and I understand the red pill. Like, and so like I'm kind of somewhere in the middle because I don't completely agree with either one. Like I think you should value women, but like women and men have different types of value. Yep. And the value that men have gets better with age. As a man gets older, he gains more finances. He gains more wisdom.
Okay, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yep, that is true. He
becomes more, and so when he's 19, he's very immature. So him looking to be settled down and be having kids and stuff like that, like
my bad. What is cash
looking for that seriously. Like, and he's not really done a whole lot with his life. That's strange. So, because, like, when he hits, like, 24, 25, he's going to start making more money. He's probably going to lose money, fuck up, gain shit. You'll gain his wisdom, cut his teeth, grind all that shit, you know? He 30 to 35, he's really probably going to start settling down, like into what he wants to do with his life, you know, and start really moving towards that. And 35 to 40, 35 to 50, he's going to start like, that's when he's going to start reaching his like prime, when he's going to be his like, he'll probably be his most fit. Because he'll have more money, he'll be able to spend money dedicatedly on foods for him, workouts, a trainer, healthy lifestyle, like a nice ass shower that he's gonna want to take a shower in 3 times a day. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I want. Boy.
Like, you know what I mean? Like when you broke and shit like that, like you be focused all the time. You ain't got time. Like you be working all the time. You know. Yep. But when you
try not to be broke,
yeah, you know exactly. You got to focus on that. But so you forget meals, you forget showers, take care of yourself, like do shit like that. But you and people like to demean you for that, and they like to say, oh, do this, you need to do this, you need to do that, and all that stuff. But then they also want to, on the flip side, oh, you need to be making this, you need to be following your goals, you need to be like they.
You ain't wrong.
That's why you can't pay attention to what people say in that aspect. And men can do that. When men fail, and it's not true for, it's not even or equal for all men, but there is like an equity state there for all men, that a man has more times to fail and fuck up and decide what he wants to be later on in his life.
That's true.
And make bad decisions early on in his life, and then completely turn around and change his entire life and be good. But a woman, if she's 19, if she's from 18 to 27, if you go from 18 to 25, when you start comparing a man to a woman, and the man, this is the point of the man's life where he's going to make a majority of his mistakes. He's going to fuck up the most in his life from these years, from 18 to 25. He's going to fuck up so hard in these years, so often, right? A woman, if you think about it, doesn't have that same luxury if she's looking to settle down later on in life, have a husband, have kids, and be a stay-at-home mom doing her thing like that. A woman should look at that oppositely. Like if that is what a woman wants at 18 and 19, a man and having kids with the man that's gonna help set her up to be that person should be her career. That's what she should be doing. She should not be going and if y'all want to hate on me, y'all want to say I'm a red pill, y'all want to say I'm like Kevin Samuels, y'all want to say whatever I am. I love women, but that's why I'm speaking about a woman who is looking for a man that after you get pregnant, after you have your kids, after all of that, you want him to take care of a majority of everything. And like a lot of them say, you giving 25%, 30%, 35% to a man who is paying $50,000 a year. No. If you have, if it's you, him, and 3 kids.
Yeah.
He was saying, Kevin Samuels was saying in I think it was in like fucking Texas, New York, California, some of the most expensive places to live in the world, right? He would have to, for him to be taking care of all of you guys by himself, he would have to be making at least $325,000 and then some, and that's low for him to take care of all of you.
That's
right?
low-key low, yeah.
Bro, like 2%, no, there's like 3% of men of all races make that much money.
Yep. I remember even watching the video that I saw last night when this girl was talking about she's a six-figure woman who can't get a six-figure man.
Right.
But like, I was like,
right,
bro, that
right. But that's
shit,
what
like,
I'm saying. Because
God,
she waited too long. And that's what I'm saying. If you're a woman who's looking to settle down, looking to be taken care of, you think 350.
She's like, I want my guy to at least make 200,000. I was like,
crazy,
bitch,
crazy.
What?
Think about it. You think about this. If somebody told you, if you made $350,000 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the person you were with made $50,000 a year, $40,000 a year, right? And they had to spend, and all of the money that they told you that was like, hey, yo, here's $30,000 a year to go towards whatever you need to go towards.
Shit, that's a PPP. That's a PPP loan. Shit,
you make $350,000 a year.
Mm-hmm. That's how it be, bro.
$30,000 to me would, like, when I see, if somebody were to do that, I would be like, yo, keep your money. Keep your money. Like, imagine you go out to eat and the bill is $300. And somebody goes, shit, I ain't got much. I could put 10 on it.
Oh, man.
But you expected to pay. Maybe they didn't hear that you was paying for everything, right? Maybe they didn't know you was taking care of everything. And it's like, I feel bad, bro. Here's $10. Nigga, we ordered $400, $300 worth of food. I told you I'm paying for it.
Oh, my
$10?
You might as well put that in the gas tank. Nigga, don't get that to me.
Bro.
Like the fuck.
Hold on to your bread, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's funny because, like, I remember because even Kevin, like, the female he was talking to, he asked, because she was talking about, like she's like, yeah, the guys that I just find don't want to be in, like, a long relationship or some bullshit like that. Like,
no,
and she was like,
in a long relationship with her.
Exactly. So like, he was like, he got into the topic of, like, you want your guy to make this much, but, like, because he was like, women want their men to make so and so much money, but they're not willing to spend that money that they're making on their significant other. So, like, when it came to that, she asked him, like, what's the most you've ever spent on a gift for your significant other? She said $600, and I think it was like either like some shoes or something, or like a system or something. And that nigga literally laughed. Like, because like, he was like, and what? He's like, bitch, I spent $600 on dinner.
What's it? Yeah, like, that's like, right.
What? And you make 6 figures as well?
What's the most a man has spent on you?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That he ended up asking her that question and shit like that. And bro, when he heard both of those amounts and they did not fucking add up, he got. Bro, he was I watched the. Oh my god, bro!
Yo, shout out to the Fresh and Fit podcast, y'all.
Hey, shout out them.
Y'all niggas is dope over there. I watched them the other day, and that's where I be getting some of my topics and shit from too, and be talking to. So shout out to them niggas.
Shout out.
Y'all, and the roommates too. Y'all is dope. Y'all dope.
And mediocre tour reviews. Shout out them too.
All y'all niggas. Kevin Samuels, y'all niggas is dope.
Yes, sir.
You know. So but they were talking, and there was like these 3 girls on there, and this girl was saying she was Australian, and she had, bro, I fucking kid you not, 3 cars.
Okay.
All gifts from men.
I know females like that, yes.
Right.
Bitch, how do you pay the insurance on that shit? Them men. None of that.
Right. And that's the thing. The standard is those types of things. You know what I mean? So like when you're sitting there and you have to when you're sitting there and you're thinking as a man, like, okay, and if there's any women listening, this is how, from what I have sitting down, talking to men, being around men, like talking shit, shooting shit, like the girls that they bring around, you see the girls that the dudes who are like when the dude is really proud of his girl, you gonna know about her.
Oh,
when even if they not dating, you know what I mean? You gonna know about her. Like, so if she fine, she down, she fucking, you know what I mean? Like she about to. She can come chill with the niggas. Right. She can come chill with the niggas and be cool. And she fine. Yeah. She not gonna argue with you a whole bunch. She not gonna be loud. She not gonna cause issues and stuff like that. She can come chill, just smoke, laugh, have a good time, and then go. Like when it's one of them type of girls, you bring her around everywhere, and every nigga know about her. Every nigga know that she's spoken for. You want to
have an excuse
right?
to bring her everywhere.
Right.
So, yeah.
But that loud, crazy bitch who vindictive, who be calling you all different kinds of names, cussing you out. But she's stupid. I can't, bro. I didn't have.
You coming out?
Hold on. Hey, look.
Hey, I like it toxic sometimes. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
All I'm saying is like a
G.
Hold on. Right. Like one of the greatest MCs ever said, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but if you hear my lyrics and they offend you, that's more about you than it is about me. That's, you feel me? Like, so if you feel some type of way about it, I don't know your whole life. Now I know that part of your life, but I don't know your whole life. But what I'm saying is sometimes I just be saying shit, and people, I be talking about my own experiences that I be going through, and people have been through the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I done had that toxic chick who was just calling you names, talking shit all the time, but she had a fat ass. So like, it was like, bro, I can't stop. Like, what? I can't stop. Like, I can't stop,
man. That was the dangerous ones,
right? Oh, and they be the days where you be like,
she mean,
like
but she can carry a wagon.
She be chilling, she be doing her thing, yada yada, and she might say something to you, call you out your name or something like that.
How's it going?
Shout out. She might call you out your name, but then later on that night, she hit your line. What you doing? Some type of emoji. Something. Some type of emoji. You feel me? And you go. So like, I know how it is. But like as growing up as an adult now, I can't think like that anymore. So that's what I'm saying. As men, if I'm looking for the best option for me to set my future for, for me to do something where I know, like, and with the added aspect that I am in the top, if I'm in the top 10% of men, that puts me probably in the top around the same percentage of all people. It's probably, and maybe it might go to like 15, something like that, but there's not that, like, when you get to that much money, there's not that many, honestly, and I hope this don't sound rude, but there's not that many women who when it comes to that level of income of the richest people in the world, there are significantly more men who are amongst the richest people in the world than there are women.
No lie, you ain't wrong.
So
that's a true fact.
Right. So when you're talking about the richest people in the world, this man being one of the richest men in the world, if I'm one of the richest men in the world, and I
shout out Kanye,
and I can do whatever I want to, I run my own businesses. I got all my own
raging.
cars is me. You know what I mean? Every house that you've ever been to is mine.
True.
We go out and have the trips, the helicopter, the cars, the airplane. I paid for them. I worked in my life.
You
and
sound
spent
like Mayweather.
you feel me? Like if like think about that.
No,
think
true.
think about
You ain't wrong.
just buying cereal. And somebody came to your house and poured a bowl of cereal. Think of how, even if you let them have that bowl of cereal, right? Think of how pissed you would be if they just took that bowl of cereal, didn't drink the milk, and just sat the bowl on the table and didn't clean that shit up.
I've definitely witnessed that working at the boy
Bro.
college. Yeah, I've been pissed the fuck off. Yeah,
you would
I've
be
been
mad,
pissed the fuck
but
off.
you would be, and it would come from a place of pride. Yo, this is my fucking house, bro. This is my fucking table. That's my bowl, my spoon, my milk. The cereal in your guts, mine. Okay, nigga. Like, okay, I bought that shit. I paid for. I paid for all that shit, nigga.
Oh my
fuck
God.
you. Fuck you. Mean this is my shit.
True,
like,
true.
don't come in here, don't disrespect my shit like that. You know what I mean? So and then like, you know what I mean? So imagine they try to come in and start taking control of shit. Start like, yo, no, we not watching this today. The fuck, nigga?
Whose house is you in?
The
Nigga,
fuck? Like, and that's right, and that's what these women who are spending their lives working and going to college and like developing in all these deep, in-depth careers that you're getting into. Somebody left a paragraph in the chat. When you're getting into all of this, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm specifically talking to the women who
knows about my ex, LOL.
I'm specifically talking to the women who want to, after they are married, who are looking to be married, looking to have kids and all of that stuff. And after that is done, they do not want to work anymore. They want to be completely taken care of by the person that they are with in their life. Specifically talking to this group of women. If you feel like I'm talking about you, like I said, bars is bars. You listening to the songs, okay? You could change the channel. All right? So, okay, but like I said, like M said, there's no snare in my headphones, so they turn that shit up, okay? And we speaking now. So I'm speaking to these women. Now in my opinion, there's a lot of these women, but I may be wrong. Y'all can give me stats or whatever y'all want to tell me it is. I believe in stats. Okay, right? Okay, like he said, all right, I may be wrong, but I doubt it. And you can prove me wrong if you want to, and I will love to change my mind when new information has entered it. Okay, because that is called learning, and that's what I love to do. So, but these women, when you are expecting men to take care of you like this, and they are the highest earners damn near in the world, and you want to take whatever it is that you've learned, whatever it is that you've gained over the years and all that stuff, and then walk into their lives and then tell them, hey, you need to do this different. Hey, you should change this. Hey, your business is this. Hey, I can do this. Hey, you're doing this wrong. Hey, I don't give a shit what you got to say. I do not care. You know why? Because any of the men who make less money than me, bet any of the men who make
If you want some, I low-key might pull up after that.
if you make less money than me, the same money as me, that literally, if I can let my nuts hang in every room I walk into, bro.
If I can walk around naked around this bitch,
Come on now, you're crazy.
Naked,
you're crazy. But no, I mean like I walk into a business room, right? And there's only there's only two niggas in this room who make more money than I do.
Yep. Talk your shit.
But there's 200 motherfuckers in this room. 2 of them make more than I do. 90 of them make more than you do. You are crazy if you think I'm about to let you just walk into my shit and start rearranging stuff. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who thinks like that? Nobody's that. Yo, I am a humble ass nigga. Ask anybody who know me. I am not that humble, my nigga. I am not that humble. Bro, you might be able to teach me something just because I'm the third highest earner in the room. I don't believe that I know everything and that I like know more than you and there's nothing that you can absolutely teach me. Definitely not. You might walk into the room and even though I'm the third highest earner, when I walk into the room, people just whisper about me. You the brokest nigga in here, and when you walk into the room, every person head turn. There's power in that. There's strength in that. There's money to be made there. There's value in that. So I'm not just because I'm this type of person doesn't mean I'm necessarily all seeing, all knowing, and undaunting. Like like if I can learn something, I'm gonna learn something. But if you walk in and start telling me, "Nah, nigga, you're doing it wrong. Change this shit."
You're basically saying there's a lot of women out there that want the man to take care of them.
A lot of women do want men to take care of them. If you like, I've watched a lot of videos. I've watched a lot of people. I watched a lot of.
We did our research.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of things, like, and not just men talking about men or talking about women or clowning on women or anything. I've watched podcasts with women. And the only people on the podcast are women. And they're talking about relationships and stuff like that. And not all the women on the podcast. Bet for sure. Not all the women on the podcast. And there's a lot of the podcast. I like to watch shit with diversity. I like to watch even when it comes to the male content that I watch about relationships. When it comes to that, I like to hear the ideas of the men who think women are just the greatest thing ever and need to be idolized. I want to hear the prospect of the men who think women don't respect them. I'm doing my own thing. And then all of the people in between. Not because I'm going to internalize those in a way where now I agree with them or now I am those people or stuff like that, but it gives you a perspective. It lets you know some things about how people work, for sure. It lets you know about how people work. It lets you know about how people move and what they think about and stuff like that. And once you do enough research, you put enough time in, you start realizing that one person is just like lightning in a bottle for this thing. Like you get your Donald Trumps, he is the completely polarization of his ideal. He is the complete embodiment of his ideal, But you get a lot of people who follow Trump who also believe that black people aren't the scum of the earth, who also believe Mexicans aren't the scum of the earth, who don't think we should build a wall, but they voted for Trump. So, and then you have all of those different types of people, but then you can sit down with them, talk to them, and start seeing their values, start seeing what they want. You ask them what it is they're looking for, and it's happiness, the 5 acres and a mule idea, the American dream. They want shelter for their family. They want clothes for their family. They want to have money and feed and transportation, basic necessities that everybody needs, And when I go and talk to the people who are they're super extreme Muslims, or they're just a regular everyday Muslim, and they may curse every once in a while, or the same thing with Christians, or the same thing with the punk rocker dude that I know who doesn't even believe in God. The same thing with the Satanist dude that I know. The same thing with the lesbian girl that I know, and the bi guy. And they all want the same thing. They want to take care of their family, take care of themselves, food for their bodies, clothes for their bodies, and shelter to live in, and transportation. And a little extra money to have some fun. Most people, no matter what they believe in, that's what they want. And you're not going to change their ideals, their minds on all of this stuff. You know what I mean? It just gets filtered through a lot of different things. And one of the ways, then we're going to tie it back in, and I'm going to shut up. One of the ways it ties back in is sex, your gender, men and women, and men are valued through their lives for different things than women are valued for.
Okay.
Women's value, or at least what the opposite gender is valuing them for. You have your own individual value that is objective to the grand scheme of things, and then subjective to yourself, to your mom, to your friends and family, to your whoever, you know, and it varies. But in the general public, when you're with women and men have an objective value to the person, the group of people that they are attracted to. And the people that they are attracted to get to set the value.
Yeah.
You can't walk into the room and just, even if you tell everybody, you can only get me if you spend $1,000. If nobody ever spends $1,000, your value is zero.
Exactly.
Because nobody ever spends
fucking exactly.
Like nobody cares.
Man,
So you can say whatever you want to, but
Preach to 'em,
but
bro.
the person buying the product gets to set the value. So as a man,
in which we are products in the dating scene.
As a man attracted to women, and women attracted to men, men set the value on women, and women set the value on men. And what women are looking for is somebody to take care of them most of the time. Not all women, but most of the time. Women want somebody to take care of them to the point where they are paying 65, 75, 80, 90% of the bills for themselves, you, and any children that you guys might have. Right? That's one. So with that value, inherently, men who make more money are going to have more value. Right? Which then also goes to their charisma, how well they can work in a room. So then you see a man who's very charismatic, and he can then create a lot of leads. He creates a lot of friends. That means he's creating opportunities for himself,
no lie.
which also means he's ambitious, which also means he could be outgoing, which then go back to the bottom line of this man can take care of me. This man is buff. This man goes out to the gym. This man knows how to fight. This man knows how to do these things. He's trained. He has a uniform and a team and a group of people. So he has values. He has core. He respects his mother. He respects his father. All of these things go back to showing how at the baseline, the bottom line of what a woman wants is a man that can take care of her. And all of these things build into that. If he's a family man, he's gonna love me.
No lie.
He loves his mom, he's gonna love me. He takes care of his sister, he's gonna take care of our daughter. He takes care of his nieces, he's gonna take care of our daughter. He take care of his nephews, he's gonna take care of our son.
Yep. That's
You know
true.
what I mean? Like, you know, so like
do make-
it
it
all
all
goes
yeah,
into
it all
that
goes
bottom
into one.
line, and
Yeah,
that's why
true, true.
women talk about, I want a man who makes me laugh. I want a family man. I want a man who makes this amount of money. I want a man I want a man who's 6 foot,
Who
because
was that one girl that was talking about all that shit? That's saying that like girls want that but aren't that at all. Is
Right.
What they're asking
but
for.
right. So that's the thing. But that's the thing,
like, Meg Scoop,
because
that was
women don't focus on that in their younger ages. They focus on things like and women's value to a man is he wants to promote a legacy that pretty much looks good.
No, yeah, true. No lie.
And it's strong. And the best way logically for a man to move forward is it has to look good. It has to have hard work behind it.
Yep.
It has to be nice. It has to have high quality. So for a woman, usually she's younger, because a woman who is going to have the most fertile womb that I can literally impregnate and expand my legacy is going to be a younger woman. The woman who's going to have usually probably the nicest ass, the nicest body, fucking.
You went through 3 words right there.
The nicest body. You know
man.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty face, no wrinkles, great perky eyes and smile, like really nice.
Basically,
teeth,
she's in her early 20s.
You know what I mean? The woman that's gonna give you, the woman that you look at and go, damn, my legacy will look really good with that woman.
Or you be imagine, like, damn, imagine your life,
right,
bitch.
but like this one, but I'm talking, right, but even, yes, exactly though, you know, no matter what level of man you are, that is what you're thinking. You're thinking, imagine the amazing things that I could do to or with this woman. You boast it up on a grandiose scale. You put it up there, the same thing that women do. They take and go, this is, I want my man. So, and I want my man to be able to take care of me, right? So the complete extreme is, well, shit, the nigga better make $200,000, $300,000. I'm having 3 kids and he gonna have to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What's men's extreme? What was we just talking about before the pod came on? Rihanna. The bitch gotta look like Rihanna. The bitch gotta be Beyonce bad. The bitch because why? Rihanna came into the game when she fucking 19, 18 years old, right?
Oh, yeah, she was young.
She has been one of the finest women for the past 20 years. So imagine having a baby with Rihanna. No matter what point in your life that you had in her life that you had a baby with Rihanna, that baby was fine. That baby was going to have strong genes and be able to be said, you're one of the richest men in the world, and she's one of the finest women for the past 20 years. That baby going to come out and be like, well, damn, your daddy one of the richest niggas and your mama fine as fuck. Like, shit, you can't fail. Like, how many people? Like, come on now. Like, the Kardashians, which we talked about last fucking episode. Like, that's literally how they got damn near most of their success. You just so goddamn fine.
True.
I can't look away.
True.
Like, I don't care what you have to say. You're just so fine. Like, you're just so fine. Like, that's all it is. Like, men are fucking stupid. Like, that's all that's at that level, that's all we care about. Like, how attractive you are and how attractive it will be for us to either keep you for the night or keep you for our life. And if it's not attractive, we're going to start thinking more logically. And if the less attractive you are, the more logically we start thinking. And when you start becoming less attractive to a man, you're loud, and this is a problem for a lot of rich men. You have kids already. That's somebody else's legacy that you now want me to pay for. That's like you bringing another business onto it and asking me to start running that business.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the no business owner is going to be like, okay, I'll just take on all of the costs of that business. Do everything
I'll just do it. Ask me to do.
Yeah, I'll just do it. You know what I mean? I'm just going to do it. Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? No, even if they do it, they're going to sit down, think about it, see how it affects this, how it affects their bottom line, yada, yada, yada. You know, they're going to think about that. So blindly jump into it. And if they are, they're a fucking idiot.
You ain't also not wrong.
Like,
yes, that's true.
So like they're not the nigga you think they are. Yeah, so like they're capping, hard cap.
Cap, big cap,
okay?
Big cap.
Like, so like that's
he said no cap.
If you're so like you're looking for these men, like, and we're looking for these women, like, you gotta just be like if I'm looking for a woman that's like that, I'm not going to go for the most complicated one for the chance at a connection. If I'm just taking a chance anyway, this is love. Like, I don't know if the woman that who's been through who's traveled all around the world, who has fucking millions of dollars that she's made over the years, runs her own bunch of different companies, who's got all of these things going for her. Maybe she doesn't have a kid, but she's got all these things going for her, and she's 35 years old and stuff like that. I'm 35, 40 years old, you know, like, and she's got all these things going for her. Like, going to her even though she has this wisdom, even though she has this experience in traveling and stuff like that, I want a woman that I can go experience things with, that I can go, that I can go have fun with, I can have a life with, but I can also still be the man that I want to be, and who is going to be respected for who I am without having to change who I am. You know what I mean? So if I'm a man who's already used to, like, maybe I don't get yes every day. Maybe I don't get that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that, like, because nobody's going to tell me yes every day. You know, I have to deal with arguing with other niggas in the office and running all of this shit. You know what I mean? So when I am at work all the time and I have to fight every single day for every bit of money that I make, I have to battle this nigga over here, this woman over here, that dude for the red tape to be lifted here, this person to help me get the money from such and such. I gotta go talk to you, and I gotta deal with all of these things. When I come home, I don't want to have to then deal with the woman who is also still fighting me, who is also still causing me tension. On basic things. You know what I mean? Like you gotta walk on eggshells in your own house. Right, like if I'm doing all of this and I'm making all of this money doing all this, and you are at home taking care of everything that's at home. When I come home, I am now at home. Shit better be taken care of. My nigga, like the fuck? Yes, things better be taken care of. But now you take care of everything that is in this home. And guess what, baby? I'm home. So you are supposed to be taking care of me.
I thought you was finna get a little extra with that.
No.
I thought y'all can let that take care of something else.
Y'all can let that be whatever y'all want.
This voice.
But if this is women, if this is the life that you are looking for, a man to take care of you, and support you in the financial way, because for finances to a man as himself, his value is placed a majority on the time of how much finances he has.
Exactly.
Like that, you might find a nigga who broke who feel good about himself, but I guarantee you, you ever meet a nigga who is broke who feels good about themselves, they are going to be rich very soon. They're
only broke for that small amount of time.
You met this nigga in every moment before this and leading to this point. If you meet a broke nigga who's happy, you met him at the best time in his entire fucking life. And if you are the type of nigga to take advantage of a motherfucker, grab the fuck on, because that nigga's about to make it real soon, and he gonna be one of them niggas. I love my life. I did the thing and the thing. Shit was so hard and shit like that, but
you funny, okay,
bro. That nigga's about to go.
He talking about a lot of these rappers.
That nigga's about to go.
No lie.
Most broke niggas, most niggas who don't got a whole bunch of money aren't. They don't want to be broke, so they don't really have the luxury necessarily. They feel of happiness. Most broke people in general don't feel like they have the luxury of happiness because they have to spend so much time working
to not be broke.
Exactly. So which makes sense why women get into that idea of hypergamy, where they want the men to take care of them, because nobody wants to spend all their fucking time with men.
That's true.
However,
right, like a doll boy.
Right. But women have the luxury to be taken care of financially in that aspect, whereas men don't have that. We've never had that. So it may happen in life to men. Women may take care of men financially. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. Yep. But what I'm saying is men don't have the luxury to expect that of women. Men don't have the luxury to go look for that in a woman. If a man is telling you
every blue moon,
right,
bro.
If a man is telling you that he's looking for a woman to take care of him, he's either a simp and a low value dude that
Hey, we can't say that on here.
Oh, right. You're right. My fault. I'm sorry.
He's trying to get us that. Wait, no, fuck, wait. Oh, wait, Mike, we're on.
I can't say it.
We're on YouTube, so we can say it on YouTube. We can't say it on Twitch.
Can we?
We can't.
I don't know if we can say it on YouTube either, so I'm sorry.
I
didn't mean to say it.
I forgot to. I think I said it earlier. So yeah.
I did too. Yes. But what I'm saying is, that's why I switched it to low value dude. And what I mean by that is when I say when I say a low value dude, that's a dude who's not respected by other men. That's what, like, a dude who gets no respect from other men is low value because he also won't get respect from women who women just state the value of. Never mind.
He said never mind. Yeah. You funny as hell.
Anyway, so what I'm saying, so that man is that's what you're going to deal with. A man who's being taken care of like that, who is expecting that out of a woman, is a low value dude like that. Or on the opposite spectrum, which also happens a lot, he is taking advantage of your ass for real. Like, he's really, like, he's for real, like he's looking for a sugar mama and you hooking it up right now. Like, but he probably fucking somebody else too. He probably fucking a couple other people.
Tell me why, so, like, the Kevin Samuels video I was watching with the girl, right? She was living with her, she makes 6 figures. And she was living with the dude, right? Then they were with each other for 5 years. He cheated in year 3. And she stayed with him for an extra 2 years and lived in the same crib as him. Nigga, it was his crib.
Bro.
She could have moved out at any fucking time that she wanted to.
Why?
But she was like, I wanted to stay there. You know, I think I just had to get through it and just figure out myself and shit like that. And I was like,
come on now. What? Like,
and because like she was like, cause she kept complaining about why she couldn't find, like, why no man that she's been looking for wants to be in a like relationship, and it's like he was like, it's not men, man, it's you. Yeah. You're hurt still.
Think about telling somebody the only way she's ever going to be able to find a real relationship with a man that she's looking for. Mm-hmm. She can never tell any man after that fucking story.
Not any nigga.
Because that's going to instantly turn off
any nigga.
Every nigga afterwards.
Oh my God. You're telling me he cheated year 3 and you were still, bro? He was just using your ass to pay the bills at the end of the day.
Literally every nigga after that. Literally every dude after that is gonna unless she is a 10. Unless she is amongst some of the finest women that you have ever seen in your life.
Preach to him.
Unless it's one of these women,
preach to him.
Every man after that is going to look at her as a fucking check. Yeah, they don't care. Like they're gonna be like,
oh, you were here for how long? Y'all were together,
right?
And you was at his house.
If you were,
shit, you can live with me right now.
Right, exactly. You're a 9. Live with me right now. Maybe if you're a 9, you might get it too. But anything less than a 9, you are just something there for the moment. They will never take you seriously. Never. No man will ever take you seriously because he knows you already let one man take advantage of you. And most men
take advantage of you,
most men think logically, and if you're thinking logically, or they think on this train of thought, if you're thinking this way, if you were able to do something before, mm-hmm. and that is the easiest way to do it,
mm-hmm. Preach on.
And it has happened multiple times,
preach on.
Why then would I go actively seek out the harder option if I can get the easier one in abundance?
True. Hey, talk to him, bro. Talk to him.
Like, I may go get the harder option every once in a while just to test to see what I can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Check my skill.
You check the pin real quick.
You know what I mean? Like, and then your greater, higher, super high value type of performers will always seek the highest option, will always go for the hardest thing, will always set the game to super extra hard difficulty Hall of Fame mode.
We can wrap this up.
Yeah, for sure. You know, they will always do that, and they will always seek that. But the average, like and that's the other thing. That shit, like, to a high value man, high value earner like that, the best type of woman is a woman that he can go, hey, look, babe, I know you have your dreams. I know you have your experiences. I know you have your own life, and I know you have your things going on.
Yep.
But from your words, you want me to take care of everything. So
I guess I'm God now.
If I'm taking care of everything,
I guess I'm God now. That is.
You have to follow my rules. You have a voice. You can be uncomfortable. You can.
He says you can be uncomfortable.
You can say how you feel. You can give me advice. You can do whatever you want to. Say whatever you want to.
Yep.
Be whoever you want to.
Yep. Talk to him, bro.
But at the end of the day, what I say goes. So
like if any ever grew up with single parents, right? What's the first thing they say whenever they talk about you doing something in their house? Well, this is my house, nigga. What the fuck? What I say goes. Nigga, exactly, man. Nigga, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck?
I can't wait.
See, that single parent was paying everything in the house.
I can't wait to have kids.
Nigga, this is my house, and what I say goes. I pay the bills in this bitch, not you.
My kids ever start to mouth off to me. I'm a real
Kevin Samuels bars, nigga.
For a lot of things, I'm a real nonchalant type of person.
Yep,
so my kids got to, Joe, that's it. Fuck you, Dad. That's it. I'm gonna be like,
boy, my son say fuck.
No, I'm a literally, Goddamn. Yo, come here real quick.
Come here real quick.
You have them do the trim like that?
You have them do the trim like that?
That's ebony molding, bro. Wait, hold on. Yo, that's a real redwood mahogany right there.
That's real redwood mahogany in this bitch.
Holy, look at the carpet. How much you spend on this carpet?
How much?
How long it take them to install this shit? You know, as a matter of fact, the more I look around this house, the more I realize I need to get my house exactly like this bitch. Look. My bedroom would look exactly like that bedroom. Just like that bedroom. Who live in this room? Who live in this room? Who live in this? Yo, I always thought about having kids. If I had kids, right? If I had kids, because it would be an imaginary world where I had kids. Because
oh my god.
But if I had kids, yo, one of them little niggas' rooms would look just like that room over there, my nigga. He had a PlayStation 7 and everything. Like he got the wall inserted TV and shit, all of that shit, bro. He got full 7D sound and everything, bro. My son would have it lit. However, whoever house this is, that shit about to get torn off the wall.
That shit about to get torn off the wall.
Goddamn, I ain't never met a motherfucker that'd speak to a nigga like that in his own house.
Crib.
His own house? His own house? I live here too. His own house?
Oh my god.
Damn. God,
damn, you are funny as hell, G. You are funny as hell, G. You are funny as hell.
That's some shit. Either way, tell a little nigga that live in that room to come here.
Tell that little nigga. I'm about to beat his ass, my nigga. Oh my god. Oh my bad. I could have pulled the chat up.
She said y'all hilarious and so right at the same time. That's funny.
Oh my god. Shit.
Appreciate it, Petra.
Yeah, boy,
appreciate it. Shout out to you.
All I know is when I have kids, my nigga, bro, it's gonna be a Shaolin temple in that motherfucker. Boy, the second you wake up, it's training. The second you come back from school, it's training. Second you get done eat, it's training. Second you get done taking the shit, it's training. And if you think that I'm finna take some damn back talk, my nigga. The second that little nigga says something to me that's out of script, that I didn't write in that script, I'm opening a window and I'm hip tossing through that bitch.
Right? Okay. Hey, look.
In GTA.
My kids won't even notice when they by the time they get older. I'm gonna try and keep them cultured and shit like that. But you know, my kid when they get up, when I had kids and stuff, this song's gonna be so old and shit that we listen to now they ain't even know. So they gonna be hitting me with that back talk. What they don't know is I'm a hitter, and I'm gonna hit them with that stick talk. Okay, don't.
You know I thought that stick talk. That stick talk.
Don't come at me crazy.
You gonna be playing Future while you beating their ass and shit.
Okay.
Oh my fucking. Now you gonna be beating their ass to mask off. You gonna hit their ass. Oh my fucking god, bro.
As soon my girl gonna know too. As soon as she hear the song here, she gonna.
Oh my fuck. It's just like you hear that and you turn around your face just like. He's like, I've been looking to beat some ass all day.
My girl going, babe, no, stop it, stop, turn the song off, go to your room, don't let your daddy do this, go to your room.
Oh my fuck. You're walking in slow motion with the belt in hand towards the room. Oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna pull up like King Vader's gonna be like,
bro, I'm telling you.
Kicking the door.
I'm telling you. Bro, I'm literally, I'm gonna they gonna hear the song coming down the hallway, and it's just literally gonna be like.
Slow motion walking everything to his ass.
Look, as soon as I turn the corner,
this boy's stupid, y'all.
As soon as I turn the corner, I'm gonna have a little Scully rolled up on the top, and I'm gonna be like,
oh my fucking god, bro. I hate this nigga, y'all. Oh my god, but he ain't wrong though. All right, well, shit. I mean, shit. That's probably gonna be the end of what we got here playing today for y'all. I deeply appreciate every single one of y'all to come through in the chat. You already know we love
y'all for sure.
This is the female episode today, I guess. Shit.
All right, ladies. I don't want y'all to think.
I love my queens.
I love queens. I love all y'all.
Not all y'all queens, but I love my queens.
I don't want y'all to think I'm hating on women or anything like that. Like I said, I'm talking to.
We don't hate on women.
I'm talking to a specific. We talking to a specific demographic of women, okay? And that demographic of women, you need to understand in this market, in the sexual marketplace, like Kevin Samuel says so much. You need to understand your value, and
even mediocre said that, boy.
Right. And you know it, I know it, we all know it, the world knows it.
We are products in this dating game.
Yes, and what men are valued at are different than what women are valued at. So you need to start becoming enveloped in the value that you have and making sure that value is upkept and put to the forefront like you're expecting men to do.
True.
You want a man who's ambitious. You want a man who's working. You want a man who's out there getting to the grind all the time, doing his thing. And if you got to be doing the same thing. But you got to realize that the thing you need to be working on is not the same thing men are working on. Not your career, not stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Go create yourself a recipe book, your own recipes. Go read literally. Go
he said your own recipes.
Go read. Go study recipe books. Go study them. Go read how somebody. Go make 35 different lemon meringue pies.
Lemon meringue pie. Oh, you mean like Itachi when he had to make all those different omelets?
And then after you do those pies, make one on your own with all of the knowledge that you gained from making the first 35.
Yep.
And then without using the book, without using any of the shit that you did, make yourself a couple more pies until you get it to taste the way that you want, that you like it, right? Then make that pie again and keep track of all of the ingredients you took. Make sure it tastes right. And then do that shit for 700 other different recipes. And write that shit in a book.
True.
And save that shit. Pass that shit down to your daughter, your granddaughter, your sisters, all of them. Go learn what it means to be a mother. Go learn what it takes to take care of kids, to nurse them, to make sure that they're not making bad decisions, to how you can keep in check with them, so they're not running. You don't have little daughters and little sons running around creating more little daughters and little sons. You know, like go figure out how to speak to your kids. Go figure out how to train your kids. Go figure out how to be there for the man that you claim you want, that is doing all of the things that he says that you ask him to do. Like, if you're what you have to, and then learn these things. Learn what it means to be what submissive really means. Not submissive does not mean like turn shy away. I don't have an opinion. You can submit. People submit to God, and they still pray to God and still have conversations and relationships with God. But you have to. So it's different. Submission is different than.
He ain't wrong.
Obedience.
He definitely ain't wrong.
So, and slavery, those are different things. So, and then finally, you have to approach men and relationships in good faith, believing, not like, what if this fails? Because you're going into this relationship taking that chance. Everything has a chance of failing. So when you go into everything, and nobody knows the likelihood of anything. Like, you can't 100% know the likelihood of anything, especially when it has something to do with other people, because people are the most uncontrolled variable damn near ever. You can't predict that shit.
No lie.
So you got to move in a way that is providing value to the things that you are being valued for and the things that you value yourself for.
True.
So, with that, it's KageWolfShinobi. If you don't know me, now you do a little more.
Yes, sir. Yes,
it's
sir.
PROnobi1.
Yes, sir. You
this
already
the
know.
Local Artisan.
Best platform
Shout
in
out,
the world.
Best platform in the fucking world.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Smiddy95
yes,
and
sir. The boy will be back soon, y'all. The
Smitty
boy will
out
be
there
back
in
soon.
Cali and L.A.
He having super fun time.
He having a great time.
With exposed kneecaps.
Okay.
Yes.
Y'all treating them right out there.
True. Yes,
Keep
sir. Yes,
treating
sir.
them right out there. Okay. So
and we gonna treat
bless
y'all right
up
here.
for him. Okay. We gonna be here. We gonna bless a couple bottles for you, Smith. So don't even worry about it.
We'll spark up the big one for you, boy.
Okay. You feel me? Like, so we gonna stay smooth, stay hitting, stay grooving.
Yes,
all right.
sir.
So keep up, keep in tune.